Yo, what's up, guys?
Temperatures that can support human life. My physics teacher is such a pro at emojis. Girls, copy this. Middle finger. I think he just doesn't like you. Having to go to the dentist as a kid and having to go to the dentist as an adult. Abandoned castle in Ireland. I thought Ireland was bigger, to be honest. When the ATM charges you $3 to get your own money, they tells you to cover your pin so you don't get robbed. I hate funerals. I never know what to say. Just say, I'm sorry for your loss, and move on. I'm sorry for your loss, move on. They got inside my house again, and I can't get it out. I've tried setting traps, but the elves just outsmart them every time. Stop telling me to cast Fireball on the thing. I'm not casting Fireball inside my house. She made friends with an avocado. I thought she was the avocado. Someone tell this guy to turn around. Keep hot dogs, $1.50. Stop screaming every time I leave the room. Stop dematerializing like a coward. The rack of consent badges at a furry convention. $8? I'd rather get touched. What does camouflage look like? Alright then, keep your secrets. Dad's after you move out and quit leaving the refrigerator door open and that damn bathroom light on. Caterpillar fined $145,000 after worker falls into pot of molten iron and is immediately incinerated. OSHA says, how can they fine a caterpillar? They are just small little guys. I thought this was a dumpster, I'm not even kidding. I had trash in my hand that I was taking towards it. Guess the city. Cleveland, Ohio. You can literally see the Eiffel Tower. Has to be bait. Bait or 10 IQ. The world if we kiss, and the world.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads as part of the all-new Beehive ad network.
World if we don't kiss. What? Would you eat a tiny 2-inch person alive for $100 million? Duh. Damn, you wouldn't feel bad at all, bro? You realize he dies? I feel bad at first, but when I'm shopping with $100 million, I think I'll be okay. If I was the tiny guy, I would go into a total panic, bro. I would scream and squirm. I wouldn't want to get eaten. A flock of sheep in Inner Mongolia have been walking in a circle for over 10 days straight. No one knows why. They are doing this for clout, and it's sad. Clout chasers these days. No, you can't browse further without signing up, /in. We need to increase our user numbers. Keep browsing. Feel at home. Babies, new fathers, enjoying breast milk. Okay, anyway. Act like I didn't even read this. How poor people look, defending billionaires that don't give a damn about them. Oh good, they serve lamp. We serve lamp, pork, calamari, shrimp, fries. Bank teller. You want to deposit the whole $3? Me. Lower your voice. This is so funny. Very attractive and very unattractive men show the highest hostility towards women. Women are the worst. All you have to do is be nice. Both of you are incels. Women are the worst. All a man truly wants is a decently sized house on a few acres of land with a hidden 5-story subterranean bunker complex. God, give me one reason to go to work. Ammo ain't cheap. Eat at a door yesterday. What a good boy. We are short-staffed. Please be patient with the staff that did show up. There is a demon in the fridge. No one wants to work anymore. Your package came in the mail? You say it like that. Okay, I think these are done. It's over, man. Let him go. I know how to shuffle music. I don't think you do. People with disabilities. Circus owners during the 1800s. An ant war broke out after adding water beasts into my giant. Why did he do that? Because he likes war. I wish I had the confidence of this woman trying to sell this cheese grater as an ear rack on Etsy. Got tired of writing, so I had to send a voice note. Americans be like, oh, I love that highway. It's nicknamed the Sisters for the 3 sets of hills that create an optical illusion of the roads rising into the sky. Border between Scotland and England at Hadrian's Wall. Okay, come on. This mouse stays under the nightlight for warmth. It runs away if you scare it, but just comes back minutes later. The closer you get to nature, the further you are from idiots. Girls, 1 year of friendship, 400 photos. Me and bro, 10 years of friendship, 1 photo. Mum wanted a picture. Who the hell is the decimal? How is it a 0.5? Is it like half a human? I deserve this high-ceiling, high-rise penthouse. I would be standing in front of the window every night like a plotting villain. You guys got any mouth-washing wallpapers? They're called epic wallpapers. diapers. Of course they do. Yes, I needed this. Air from 2019. Probably gonna get ill. Are you Batman? No, why? That's why he only comes out at night. Make a Where's Waldo picture. Here's your Where's Waldo style picture. Have fun trying to spot the character. My son had a good report card. We told him he could have a present. He chose 3 pounds of bacon. That's when I knew for sure he was mine. A trauma surgeon reviewed the injuries sustained by Marv and Harry in the Home Alone movies and concluded that 23 of them would have resulted in death. Pain. Comment deleted by user. Thanks, it worked. I hate when this happens. Violence is not the answer. The answer is opens history book. Oh, starts oh no, oh no. No! 8 lives left. You think that lost 1 life? That wasn't even half. Me on camera. After scanning a 65-inch TV as a tomato. Hardcover is fine, I think. $26.99 for the hardcover. $1,500 for a paperback. Finally pulled the trigger on a hippo coffee table. The only issue is that they forgot to pack the table part, so now I just have a hippo in the middle of my living room. Still kinda chill, I guess. What do you feed it? Lost a game of tennis to my little brother. Internship application. Have you ever had a nightmare about an Abu crocodile? No? Or you will now. At first I was like, what the hell? But then I saw the account and I was like, oh, it's Denny's. There is a shark statue at the bottom of Lake Neuchâtel in Switzerland. I always love when artists do stuff like this, to put statues in very specific places to just scare the hell out of anyone who comes across them. This bear is alive. It was tagged and released under sedation. But to just give you perspective of a grizzly bear's paw, not homeless, wife in Costco. 2 hours, please help. Batman got his name from his fear of bats. Using the same logic, what is your superhero name? Taxes man. We lied about the 50k reward. You can't do this to me. Operating on my dog's favorite toy. He looks very concerned. He's thinking, oh, the poor buddy didn't even get some anesthetic. What do you suppose they are talking about? They suck again. Yeah, same thing, different season. Caleb looks okay though. I love when nature does things like this. With the log, yeah, but not the stick looking like a human hand. You don't know that. Maybe he does actually know. Doesn't know he's in a movie. The art of dog acting. Russian scientists defrosted several prehistoric worms. 2 woke up. After thawing, the 2 worms began to move and eat. One is 32,000 years old, and the other is 41,000 years old. Guys, don't we have better things to be doing? I'm not saying this clock the wife got me from Kmart is bad, but the alarm didn't go off this morning, and the time is now 9:77. In China, you can be paid up to $1,000 to dress up as Sun Wukong and be fed by tourists for up to 3 hours at a time. I would just be sick from all the food. 1 million budget, 24 great episodes. $930 billion budget, 8 mediocre episodes. Bro, what's this AI website called, man? ChatGDP. Incredible snow rolls formed by the wind. Frozen tumbleweed. I hate wrapping gifts. Oh my god. The elves tweeting on break. Can we fix it? No, Bob. Just sign the divorce papers. Me and the goth girl's dog after she says, who's a good boy? I think we should see other people. Boo! How it feels sharing the bed with my cat. Caution, automatic dupe. Caution, wet floop. Open the dupe, get on the floop. Everybody walk the dino soup. Posting a picture of me getting naked in 7 minutes. I think I'll get through. I used to drink these until I realized how much sugar they have in them. When radiologists take a selfie. Dead. Wait, I've seen this. You've been dead? Owen Burns, the 13-year-old hero from Michigan, who saved his 8-year-old sister from being kidnapped with a single slingshot. He struck the kidnapper on the chest and head by firing marble and a rock from his slingshot. The perpetrator was later identified with a marble-induced injury on his forehead. Alien 1. I wish there was a delivery service for human flesh. Alien 2.
Hold my chicken water. Storm Area 51. They can't stop alone.
On our way to see giant ducks race against horses. They're nearly at the finish line. Duck is in the lead. Everyone is cheering. It's easy to have the courage of a lion. They're gigantic and have claws and no natural predators. Have the courage of a guinea pig, a 2-pound meat potato with 0 offensive or defensive abilities that will scream at an ape 100 times its size if their lettuce is too wilted. Me, taking out a loan from a bank in the amount of $500 million to buy the bank itself. The bank owner. My favorite genre of paintings. The 2-week Minecraft server after someone's diamonds go missing. This test was hard. You spent over 2,000 hours. At least you got 20 out of 20 when you're dead inside. But you see a good meme. Cats have been bothering their humans since the dawn of time. Cats have been bothering humans since at least 2011. Pretty sure I blocked the world's hardest shot yesterday. Oh, what do I do? Leave a tip. It's not optional. It's rude not to. I'm clicking the custom and I'm giving you none for trying to make me tip you 30.
What the hell?
Big Back Boulevard. This looks like a fighting stage in a video game. Dinosaurs are so scary. If I saw this thing, I'd probably crap my pants. If it went like, rah! Oh, I just got chills. I'm tearing up right now. Why did humans stop building wonders? We didn't. Yes, we have the Squidward Community College. Revealed. Women will be doing the deed with robots more than men by 2025. 8 days. We're nearly there. I'm going to become a robot. Snow Angel. Must have been a big cat. Wow. Dudes used to just hand you particles. This man who sprayed pesticide on produce and food in a warm-up in Arizona has been now arrested. Clout was one hell of a drug. Solitary confinement. 10 years. 20 years. 50 years! If Santa isn't real, then why is he on flight radar? Mind your own business, man. At the airport eating Five Guys. Five Guys at the airport? Must have been more expensive than the flight. Yeehaw safely. Like a yeehaw. Internally panicking because I put things off for too long. My brain convincing me to put things off for another day. Got an iPad yesterday. First Procreate drawing. I got an iPad too, but I watched YouTube on it. Same resources, but different outcomes. Much to think about. Went to an art exhibition, and the artist was drawing a self-portrait dressed up as a dog, and I wish this was my job so bad. Do you think you could rob an empath by holding yourself at gunpoint? Whoa. Put the money in the bank. This Apple Vision Pro app makes ghosts appear in your house. It's called Hauntify and scans your rooms in real time to find the perfect spots to scare you. I'm drinking alcohol and taking this thing for a whirl. My dad got me this action figure for Christmas. Have I used this in a video before? Someone found my lost debit card and is trying to have a really fun day with it. Decline, decline, decline. Oof, I know that Foot Locker decline was embarrassing. They tried $600. That one time I asked for extra cream cheese and the Dunkin' employee did this. A flight was delayed in Atlanta for over an hour. An army vet got his sacks from the overhead bin and played Christmas songs. Just had to manually make holes in this Swiss cheese because my kid refuses to believe it's Swiss unless it has holes. I agree with the kid. When the Saxons arrived and asked the Welsh the name of that hill, the Welsh said Pen, which means hill in Welsh. So the Saxons used their word for hill, tor, and called it Torpen. Then the Norse arrived and the same process added their word for hill, Hager. So now it is Torpen Hager, hill, hill, hill. Later the English called it Torpenhow Hill, 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 hill. Language is awesome. The pose I pull after literally begging my friend to take photos of me so that I could maybe post. This post has messed me up more than any other on this site. So like, do caterpillars know that they're gonna be butterflies, or do they just build the cocoon and be like, what am I doing? They just go off instinct. If your website says cool for price, I would rather never visit your site again. Stupid elf bit my finger, so I gave it the boot. If baguettes could move, how would they move? Give your reasoning, please. Not sure. Dude, I would totally smash a minion. Who are they
Over 150 updates to Shopify.
Tiny optimization.
Faster performance.
Seamless integration.
Work and play without delay. Choose the browser engineered for speed.
They're gonna tell.
Banana.
Police are investigating an armed break-in. Honestly thought I was looking at a screen cap from The Sims. Chaz 2 with open world. This Windows 95 era software we use at work has a rotating 3D skull GIF if the person who owned the account died. That's a bit morbid. Average search history. Man monkey cryptid. Man monkey. What does a body look like after 20 years buried? Photos I took at 3 a.m. Edge brownie pen for edge lovers. Oh man, I hope this doesn't get misinterpreted 15 years later. But 9 plus 10 equals 19. I know, but he says 21 and it's hilarious. It doesn't just say 21. He says it with such belief and trust. It's like he says 21, as in it is 21. And if you don't believe him, you're wrong. So confident. Man should become a politician. He's fearless. He's got some grit. Not now, bro. I'm observing the creature. We should procreate. Men yearn for the control rooms. I bet it feels good as hell to say, in English, 4 eyes in here. It's so skibbity. You're so gat. I mess with the overall vision. RoboCop is a movie about a guy who gets killed in the job, and they still made him go back to work. Sounds legit. You're so considerate. Thanks. I was raised in constant fear of upsetting people, so, you know, shaking hands. Today someone told me I'm nice, and I literally said, thanks. It's the emotional trauma. Sweet treat o'clock with President Biden. Our flushable wipes are plumber approved. The plumber. Try that in a small town. Shut down one of them drones. It's not a drone, you idiot. Obsessed with the title of this picture I downloaded off Pinterest. Perhaps he sampled a lemon. KSI wins. Logan Paul. I was on my period. This is what a Walmart looks like after it's been gutted. In Ireland, Sammy the Seal repeatedly begged for food at a restaurant, prompting the staff to start feeding him at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. daily. Now, Sammy emerges from the water at these times, checks both directions, crosses the road, and patiently waits for his meal. He always shows up exactly on schedule. This would be like a really good restaurant experience, just seeing a seal while you're eating your food. And a talk to a ship right now. I think we're using each other. I think we both know this. I think we don't care. Say that word again, but slowly this time. Talk to somewhere on Google Earth, my childhood dog is 7 years old and still lying in her favorite spot. Why do they keep remaking Disney movies and make the animals look realistic? If I wanted to see an elephant be sad for over an hour, I would go to the zoo. No. A London man named Russell Gray was denied permission to redevelop a vacant land that he owned. So he acquired permission to install a tank on the site. The council had approved it thinking it was a septic tank, but he instead installed a Soviet tank with its gun turret pointing at the council office as a light-hearted protest. Goes after meeting a nice stranger. You're so nice, what's your Insta? Ah, thanks, it's boys. I have quite enjoyed talking to you, but now we shall part ways. Till fate may reunite us again. Farewell. Can frogs feel happy? Yes, there is nothing but eternal happiness in the life of a frog. I wish I was a frog. Rabbit, rabbit. Clocks go back. Should nurses get paid for the extra hour on the night shift? Incredible that this is even a debate. Cities, homes, restaurants, hospitals, all of them need warm, yellow-tinged lighting. I can't think of a single place that has been improved by the introduction of white LEDs. This pops up every time I boot up my PC. No device finded. Privacy doesn't exist in the enchanted forest. I hate it here. Doctors. Googling stuff online does not make you a doctor. Programmers. My girl confuses me. I'm speechless, but a lot of speech. It's like seeing the gates of heaven. Beer, chicken, vapes. Girlfriend told me I was delusional for seeing a sword on our cat's back. I have a feeling the boy... Yeah, I definitely see a sword. Kirito's sword. The front of the Christmas tree and the back. No Apple Intelligence. No. I love her. So tell my girlfriend that I love her. A winter poem. Oh, it's cold. The end. Seeing this in 1875 must have felt like seeing a Cybertruck. They would have been making fun of the people using them as well. I smashed a mutual. How was it? You want to hear the details about that? Just if you had fun, because I care. Widow. My grandma's key wallet that she used for 50 years. We really need to start using these again because this is so genius. Company creates bread that has a white crust in order to try and help decrease food waste. If you guys saw this outside of a bar, would you come in? Please be honest. Ooh, you want to drink so bad. The dream urinal. Or as we say, urinal. It's a urinal, not a urinal. Nobody. Me at 34, 1939, Kansas wheat. When they realized women were using their sacks to make clothes for their children, the mills started using flowered fabrics for their sacks so the kids would have pretty clothes. Pure kindness. The label would wash out. The bulb's shape allows it to be easily put into the mouth, but taking it out can be problematic. This is why it's dangerous to give a werewolf a... What? Excuse me? They said something crazy. Begins with B. She had one job. Don't forget my charger. I won't. Did you bring in my charger? No, I forgot. The other day I was going to the shops, so I said, hey, Mum, do you want anything? She said, yeah. She just wanted some mints. I said, okay, sure. As soon as I got there, forgot the Jesus. He puts animals in an ark? Noah. Bean. Lifespan. 66 to 66. He'll be an anomaly. He'll make it to 110. So violence it is then. You make a difference. You've won unpaid time off. We love our team. You've just given them a break. Nice. We have peaked as a society. Is the person naming these colors of yarn okay? Poisoned blood. Crumbling brick ruin. Too much Aperol spritz. Collapsed cream caramel. Ghost. Fango. I don't think that people understand what schools are. Subjects that should be mandatory in schools. Taxes, coding, cooking, insurance, basic home repair, self-defense, survival skills, social etiquette. I mean, I agree. This should be taught, but it's not. Throwback to when you could legally gamble at Taco Bell as a kid. Not American. Don't get it. This octopus blanket idea looks super cozy. I want one. How long would this take to knit? Like 100 hours, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to knit. How I fix stuff working in IT. Restart whatever isn't working. Quick Google search. IT placebo effect. My mere presence has... Oh my god. As a kid, this would literally be me. I would say, hey mom, can you come in here? The Wi-Fi's not working. As soon as she would come into my room, voila, it starts working. Moms are just too powerful. To the untrained eye, these utensils may look like scrap metal, but as a historian, I knew that they were once owned by the jacket. I don't know who this is, and I don't know how the one on the left, the middle left, works. Sure, that's just... Come on. What do you guys say my style is? I don't really have an exact word for it, but I know it isn't emo. It's like some chill thing, Atlanta type. Picked up my date from her other date. Met a girl on Hinge, we've been talking and went on our first date. It went well. I asked her towards the end what her intentions are, and she said she was looking for a long-term relationship. The second date comes around and I tell her I'll pick her up, but this time she sends me a different address from her home. I pick her up and a guy gives her a hug and a peck on the cheek. When she gets in my car, I ask her was that her friend, and she told me she was just on a date. I told her that's a bit disrespectful to have me pick her up like this, and she said it shouldn't bother me because we're not in a relationship. I told her kindly to leave my car and drove home. This is what I'm saying, man. Your right hand will never cheat on you. If you ever think your luck is bad, just remember that this guy was in a battle with 50 to 60,000 troops, and he ran into the only person on the battlefield that could kill him. Should I do Lord of the Ring memes? Wow, Disney, you are truly incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, unnecessary CGI, and $209 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Bless you. What? Who sneezed? You get it? How France celebrated the victory after the World Cup. This must be the dumbest photographer in the world. Goodbye, cruel world. Those who know. How females see the world with those long eyelashes. My hands look like this, so hers can look like this. Divorce application when I'm not able to sleep in the hotel and this banger starts playing. The Regent International Apartment Building in Hangzhou, China has a population of around 30,000 people. The pizza delivery man there. If you were words on a page, you'd be the fine print. Cool, I see how it is. Nobody wants a nice guy anymore. This guy was tired of seeing Americans with Chinese tattoos, so he showed her what it looks like to a Chinese person. That's a pretty good excuse for getting a tattoo you didn't understand what it meant, Chinese guy. What color y'all reaching? Do you guys only eat like half of your popsicle? I don't get it. Chess robot grabs and breaks finger of 7-year-old opponent. Incredible how AI can just come up with chess strategies I thought of years ago. Cleaning up my car. Any ball knowers out there? Fellow autist, I see. Elite ball knowledge. Steve Jobs testing the photo booth filter in 2005. Attention seeker looking for fame. You can't imagine what horrific thing happened on Cannibal Island in 1933. I can probably guess. When helicopters operate in sandstorms, they create a halo of sparks. Guys will see this and say, oh yeah, this is how family is supposed to be. Point blank period. Forget all that BS. Life is short. Well, them kids is not coming to my house. Empty tubes of wrapping paper. Do you A, pretend it's a lightsaber? B, bonk it on someone's head? Both. Both is good. Charging my doorbell with my couch. Imagine explaining this to someone in the 1970s. Me after seeing a guy buying this from the store. Don't buy everything in one place. I know what you are. I don't mean to brag, but mine was free. Anxiety disorders, now only $45. Mark Zuckerberg is reportedly building a $100 million Hawaii compound with a huge underground bunker. Maybe I'm weird, but if the world is ending, I'm not going to try to survive. Like, literally, what's the point? He's the kid at the sleepover that says, technically it's tomorrow, once it hits midnight. The upstairs bathroom and the downstairs bathroom. It's been 6 months. I need a new one. Boys with the wallet they've had since they were 12. Flirting with the chubby girl at the gym is like buying Bitcoin in 2009. This is Franklin. He saw that we were trying to leave the house without him and has staged a protest. Why no one takes my Sharpie. Couple finds bear setting up winter hibernation under their deck allows him to stay rent-free until he wakes up after hibernation really hungry and he eats you. Just a little dark humor. Probably gonna get me cancelled, but I had to share. Guys versus girls. Do you want to go to the girls store? Okay. Do you want to go to the guys store? Yes. Bro is fighting demons. Don't look at her Instagram. Don't message her. Just go home. The customer is always right. Not during my shift. No one has been ever more wrong than the customer. Productivity hack, phone in syrup. When I'm working, I put my phone in a bowl of corn syrup. Trying to take it out is so messy and gross that it creates a sensory aversion stronger than my desire to check it. You can use any syrup. Dogs that mold intruder to death will not be put down. The one on the left is like, life happens. And the one on the right is thinking, this cameraman looks awfully intruder shaped. Parents, what's your goal in life? Me? Dude, yesterday I went to sleep at 6 p.m. and woke up at 7 p.m. and thought, okay, nice, 1 hour sleep before dinner. Then my mum said it was yesterday. Did I just sleep 25 hours? Nice, bro. What is your damn, I'm getting old movement? I saw my baby cousin as a teen now at a family gathering, and I was like, you don't remember me? And he was like, nah. And I realized I was that person now. Sending her a massive paragraph about how I feel. Leave her alone. Kaisernet reportedly skeptical of string theory. It's just not conclusive enough. A theoretical framework of such such large magnitude is impossible to test empirically. How to watch a YouTube video online. Alan, how do I post a comment? How do you lose your AirPods? I'm still on my first pair. Did bro try to eat it? Showering when you poop is crazy. The bathroom was designed for the real ponderers, the true introspective shower poopers. Imagine the solitude here. Look at this kangaroo's foot. God chose violence in every part of their design. Look at this pathetic pancake. Why are you holding it like that? Wasn't Freddie Mercury like a serial killer? What? Oh, wait, Freddie Fazbear is who I'm thinking of. Sorry. My ex is having a baby. Obsessed with me much? I used to be a baby. And they're having a girl. Okay, come on, I'm a girl. Terrified now. Horses can plan ahead and think strategically. Scientists find. This would be a great movie, like Planet of the Apes, but with horses. Horses of the Apes. Survived 3 years with a dog. Died 1 day after meeting a woman. I bought a bag of M&Ms, and they don't have M's anymore. They all have W's. For woke. A minimalistic take on the world map. This is annoying me the hell off. Gordon Ramsay is shady as hell. He said it's not the face, so it must be the food. Congrats to both of you. It must be the cooking. No, he's flying away. Not the
to have the option to just, it's amazing. So
All the time, iPhone. You threw away our entire relationship for a random guy. Congrats! 90% of diseases would vanish if everyone started eating this way. You eat like a dog on its birthday. These are so delicious, I don't care. Normalize eating baby food as an adult. My sister mentioned to her man she had to go to the store for water. Within 30 minutes, this was outside of her door. Not to be woke, but does your sister not have a sink? I'm not robbing you for cash, buddy. No cash on board, just fresh donuts. Yeah, I want those donuts. If you die tonight, heaven or hell, tell them that the cows sent ya. The cows send their regards. Whenever I see someone on one of these, I like to imagine they started out with a much larger vehicle, and their journey has been riddled with mishaps. NASA has discovered a nearby Earth-like exoplanet using the James Webb Telescope, but it rains lava at night. How is that like Earth at all then? Me. I'm mature now. Also me. I must walk on the brown tiles or else I will die. I'm probably really late to this, but have they all put each other's coats on by accident? Mario's underrated. Crowd is in shambles right now. Does this mean Luigi will be the president of the United States? My 8-year-old daughter got a C on her math test again, so I trapped her favorite toy in ice to teach her responsibility. Minecraft, livestream right now, let's go. One time Migos live streamed themselves playing Minecraft, and the only thing they did was fly to the top of the map and say this in the chat: I'm going to Avon, when you are constantly anxious, but you don't know why. Okay. Kids want to be Batman, adults want to be Bruce Wayne. I want to be Bruce Wayne's parents. When I was a kid, I thought those pillars went down to the seafloor. In reality, they usually go down to some large submerged floats. I dislike this. It's about who stays, not who promised. When you're lonely and the lighting looks like this. I hate when a guy asks, can you cook? Can you build a house? That means you can't cook. MrBeast has rented out all 3 Egyptian pyramids for 100 hours for an upcoming video. MrBeast getting dragged to hell by the spirits of every single pharaoh for disrespecting their tombs. You get a $5 trillion bounty placed on you for 48 hours. If you survive, you get the money. Everyone on Earth knows about the bounty. How do you survive? Go to a showing of Cats. You need to hide for 2 days. There's no need for self-torture. The masculine urge to be working late in a corporate NYC high-rise during the golden era of finance. AT Switzerland is peak. The masculine urge to launder money here. I like being alone guys debating every night if living life is really worth it and if love is even an option. Shakira's hips taking a lie detector test. The fact this isn't AI generated makes it even funnier. It's January 2025 and you're a 90s kid that passed on Pokemon, Bitcoin, and buying a house. Call me Blackbeard, the way I treasure her chest. So this guy and said, ew, 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 ugly, and then felt so bad I cried and bought him. Don't hawk to me. Don't spit on my thing. We're done. Some sentences are so beautiful that they transcend the language barrier. It's the cuck chair. Bro, can you even do a push-up? You tell me, bud. Wow, he's got an arm. Used boyfriend boxes. I'm so happy. How do you get this stuff on my front page? I'm new on Twitter. Please help me. Not to brag, but I was alive when you could slam the phone down to hang up on someone. It was spectacular. People call flipping burgers unskilled labor, but then give you this at a barbecue. I'm at a Five Guys with $5. What the hell can I get? A smell? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was released 6 years ago today. Who picked these photos? You can't even be mad. Poor kid. I'm very sorry. I was riding my bike and lost balance, scratching your car. Okay, that is not a scratch from a little bike, okay? That's a grown man doing that, or a grown woman. Snip, snip. His name is Muffin and he won't be knocking up any pretty young things anymore. Thanks, Operation Catnip. What havoc was this cat wrecking on the streets to warrant a public announcement of his sterilization? That is locked in. Grandparents were right. Sitting in a chair, doing nothing, and staring at nature is incredible. You win some, you lose some. Free! My wife hates this lamp. I lost the battle and now I must say goodbye to my lamp. All good things must come to an end. For as long as I can remember, I felt a deep, heavy sense of loneliness. Wrong! You have selected the wrong answer. This is how it feels to talk to my parents about my mental health. The evolution of Apple's headphones. 06 and 2012 are literally goated. They used to literally rattle at max volume, something I told a 12-year-old. Once you have a girlfriend or a wife living with you, they really appreciate it if they smell dinner cooking when they arrive home. Stop trying to feminize boys. Learn how to cook, loser. Science experiments and movies. Always works out first try, or at least the first few. Takes 5 minutes. Near infinite funding. Consistent data. Science experiments in real life. Often inconclusive data. Contradicting data. Scarce funding. Takes months or years. Okay, so I'm not sure about New York Times. Everyone wants your email address. Think twice before sharing it. Thanks for reading the Times. Create your free account or log in to continue reading. Venting to my little brother and him saying, "Damn, Vivi, I ain't order a Yappuccino. Eat 8, I'm not gonna lie." Just a reminder that Michael created this entire run in his 20s. Let me get up, oh my god. Police said the 20-year-old pulled out his wallet, and as he searched through it, officers could see the fake Hawaii ID card with the name McLovin and the birth date of 1981. My work here is done. High school crushes were crazy, because why was I running around the whole school to get a glimpse of someone? The way your whole day was better when you— I never did this! What? Do people do this? So DJ Khaled was born on November the 26th, 1975, and George Washington was born on 1732. Is it him? If Stuart Little tried to talk to me, I would just look the other way or pretend not to hear him. I would definitely listen to him. Be in public, see a bunch of cops. Start thinking really illegal things. They can't do anything. That's right, pigs. Keep walking and don't forget who owns these brainwaves. It's not how you spell it. Frederick has just passed. I've been bawling all day. Me, when my dog dies. Average Twitter interaction. Paranoid schizophrenic attacked by misogynistic homosexual. If I'm lying, why aren't my pants on fire? Case closed. I'm innocent. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only the Kingfisher. This is the bird equivalent of a money spread. Just took 93-year-old mum to vote. She's registered blind. In a loud voice, she said, "Which box for war with France?" A cheer went up for waiting voters. Why does the dog look like he's a driving officer? Taking my sister's practice license test. Left nostril versus right nostril. Accidentally got drunker than I intended to last night, and when I was walking through the restaurant to the bathroom, I kept thinking, amazing, this was all filmed in one shot. Men, please vent to women. We do care. How people think nuclear energy works, and how it really works. Water is really hot. At Taco Bell, the woman ahead of me is trying to order a Chocobo Supreme and will not work with the cashier to figure out what she means. Are we cooked? I'm having a panic attack. I'm in the hair salon. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that, man. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Just forget it. Just a second ago, I learned about the Greenland shark. A polar bear eating monster is poisonous because its body is full of urine. In other words, the shark's body is full of pee shark. Anyway, there's more. In Iceland, they take the pee shark and make it into a dish, a fermented pee shark dish. For those who don't know this, 95% of Houston looks like this. Most of USA looks like that. That's why everyone is miserable. Wouldn't this be faster? No. The nicotine and caffeine in my body fighting on who is making me poop my pants. When you open a game that you and your friends used to play together, everyone's offline. What drives someone to make this? Aspirin. Ouch, I have a headache. Aspirin, Jack. Me deciding if I should just heal or give up and go completely insane. Update on the McDonald's application. Now I can finally sleep. So they didn't get hired. Rip. Got him. I hate how this tweet is how I found out that the Yakuza creator has a Twitter. A blanket of snow. I've never seen snow slide off my car quite this way. Guy Code. Bro changed the group name to Guy Code only. What is this? What the hell is this? Guy Code stuff. We're gonna talk about women we know and stuff. I've been laughing for 5 minutes. I cannot breathe. Look at that. Leeds pub garden floods. Men go for pint anyway. Suddenly having no earthly desires when someone asks what I want for Christmas. My girlfriend was gone for the week, so I was on cooking duty. I sent her a picture of my dinner and she said it was childish and that I probably can't wait for her to come back. We gave morning people way too much power. Them not being functional after 8:30 p.m. is okay, but me not being functional before 8:30 a.m. is not, somehow. Get this out of my feed, bro. I'm not watching this. I watched it. Change.
Managers, dry your tears. No more missed clock-ins, no-shows, and last-minute scheduling chaos. With Connect Team's auto-scheduling, your schedules practically fill themselves, handling conflicts and tracking availability while updating the right people about changes and keeping labor costs in check. But great schedules need more than just time slots. So add tasks, forms, and checklists that ease communication, making sure your team isn't just showing up, they're getting the job done. When your employees clock in and out, everything syncs automatically to their timesheets. So all the hours you spent matching times and fixing mistakes are yours again. When it's payroll time, simply export the timesheets to your accountant or payroll provider. And that's it. Ready to get hours of your day back? Go to connectteam.com and make it happen.
This was me, struggling to keep up with posting consistently on YouTube and getting less views than normal until I found Spotter Studio. Spotter Studio is an AI software built to help YouTubers come up with video ideas, titles, and thumbnails based on data that leads to better performance. It analyzes everything about me, my audience, my past videos, the ones that overperformed, and the ones that didn't. Let me show you. So here I'm looking at hit videos my audience is watching, and if I click brainstorm on this video, I get ideas on how I can create something similar but in my style. Look, I was able to draft a thumbnail, find a title, and outline the concept for my next video. Spotter Studio also helps me track how my videos perform over time, down to the first 7 days. It knows what my audience wants before I even do. Using these tools makes it significantly easier to not only create high quality content, but consistently as well. So if you're a YouTuber, I'm telling you, give Spotter Studio a try.
Change my life for the better. Alright, better listen. This better change my life. This was the last we ever saw of him. The year other countries in Europe opened their subways. Absolutely messed up. The UK had the Meet Mariana this long before us. A few upgrades to the whip. Fire. The world divided in 4 equal parts. Wow, 2 billion people. That is 2 billion people. How guys feel after saying, it ain't the cold, it's the wind that gets you. 19 years old and asking for action figures for Christmas. The bald kid in my art class. 19 years, 2 billion people. How guys feel after saying, it ain't the cold, it's the wind that gets you. 19 years old and asking for action figures for Christmas. The bald kid in my art class. He bullies me, but he is gay, so I don't care. Top 10 people at my school I don't like. Off work late, hungry but too tired to cook. Try a bag of nerd clusters. You will certainly not regret eating a bag of nerds clusters. I want a divorce. Oh my god. Delicate moment. Newman sourcing his scrod. She sauce on my scrod till I'm a Newman. Extremely loud and correct. Doing a checkup on my other households, and this is their newly adopted dog. Adult, female, immortal, schizotypal personality disorder. Sexist. Never understood this lizard. Is he stupid? When the most accident-prone person you know makes ratatouille. Finally, my beautiful dinner is ready. Now to go hold the entire cast iron over the living room furniture for a little while. This is my little brother's iPad background. He's 10. I'm feeling a bench PR tonight. Honestly, screw girls, bro. They're so fake. Sheep cakes. I swear Japanese bakery is beyond some next-gen stuff when it comes to cake making. If you give people 2 choices, they will choose one of them. That's a huge brain moment. Big brain. Thought, this plywood looks weird. Got closer. It's printed paper and scotch tape. The ink alone is probably twice the price of real plywood. There's a question on my natural resources policy exam with 0 context. Can you destroy a fish? True, false. Wish I could turn into this whenever a man tells me to smile. How I've been feeling lately. No one claimed 2025 is their year, please. I need this. Mankind wasn't meant to work in December. We were meant to hide from wolves, drink, and pray our autumn harvest will last us through the dark months. Finally got around to making that matcha tiramisu we talked about. I thought this was Greenland. Airport beer at 6 a.m. You bet. The airport is a lawless place that is free from judgment. Do women know how immensely powerful the single strand of hair can be? It's very cute how many men have no idea how calculated women's looks are. Like genuinely, I find it extremely endearing. I know I'm not a parent, but this seems like a comically low bar to clear. Parents who spend 15 minutes per day with their child can improve their health and well-being. Landing people on the moon, cremating 2,000 people a day. The technology no longer exists. You could be having a nice day and then somebody your own age says they bought a house. I is smart. I is handsome. I is capable. DMC DeLorean, Arasaka edition in Japan. It's pretty cool. That disturbed cover of Sound of Silence has got to be the worst pieces of recorded music ever. Probably funeral music. How did she move where her hair was growing from? She's not a witch. Don't worry. You can do partings like this. It's just how hair works. Privacy is power. People cannot destroy what they do not know. Shooters shoot. Hi, is there any chance an 89% will get rounded to an A? If not, no big deal. Thank you for a great semester. Santa and Merry Christmas. I seriously doubt a horse drew this carriage. Wrecking Ball Billion. When I was 7 years old, I didn't understand her pain, but now I'm 9 years old and now I understand. I really do. He understands it now. I'm very laid back. I only care about two things: every person on Earth and their opinion of me. The crushing psychological weight of being alive. Cooking together is not romantic. Move out of my way. Real, but if you have a person who is just sitting on the kitchen counter and yapping with you while you make food, it's kind of nice. One person cooks while the other person drinks alcohol nearby. It's a perfect system. Why does the jonkler? Is he stupid? If I don't respond, it's because I'm on a side quest. Battling social anxiety. The side of the Earth you'll never see. Center of the Pacific Ocean. William Dafoe. Red. William Dafoe. Jesus. Define range. OF girls didn't know anything about this. 99 hours worked, $1,000. You're flexing a 1K check and it took you 100 hours. Maybe it's time to start the OF. OF women give the worst life advice. No, we're not going to sell our soul for a Fortnite battle pass and be a disgrace to our family. Godzilla doing the skibbity toilet emote. If you buy this with my creator code, I'm straight up killing you. Siblings gift exchange. I couldn't afford a present this year. So I got you this box, and he got an iPhone. And before they changed the start of The Incredibles because he throttles his health executive boss. Posting this will be considered hate speech in 2025. I think someone has a crush on our Christmas decoration. Stand up, introduce yourself, and tell us 3 interesting things about you. The Rizla and Harambe's lives only overlapped for 39 days. Moana 2 has grossed $221 million on its opening weekend at the domestic box office. The biggest ever for an animated film. It made no noise, like the 5-year-olds leaving the theater are going to log it on Letterboxd on the way out. Got a photo for my daughter's passport, and she looks like a Chelsea fan given a 3-year football banning order after an incident away at Stoke. Come on, Chelsea, let's go. Adulthood cannot be this mundane. Working 5 days a week, coming home at 6:30, making dinner, sleep, repeat, only living for that insanely short 2-day weekend. Saving up on vacation days to take a break. This can't be real. Damn, being a clown doesn't seem that bad. I dated a chick that did clown gigs for like birthday parties and stuff. One time we were doing the regular making out thing on her couch to wait out my roommate and make him leave so we could watch TV. And when I grabbed her bob, she honked a horn. I didn't see her grab. Goofy girl, lol. Girls, don't do this face anymore. Wait, why not? McDonald's, when they steal my data and learn I like hamburgers. Fixing a boo-boo as a kid and fixing a boo-boo as an adult. Petting a cat, pat. Kid. Hey, look, I found a cool rock. What kind of rock is this? Dad, that's a sex stone. Really? Yeah, it's just a frickin' rock, kid. Dad's everywhere. Such a bad dad joke. Whoever made this meme should be banned from making memes. Can someone do a correlation study on kids who were started with Mac computers versus Windows PCs and tech illiteracy, or even just general problem-solving skills? Because I have a hypothesis. I installed Linux on my laptop when I was 12. Autistic children will be excluded from this study for skewing results. One thing I hate is when Disney decided to focus solely on twisted villains. Nah, King Candy was the last Disney villain to pull off a plot twist correctly. Why does everyone always look so damn good on this French show? They have that early 2000s kind of lighting no one else can top. In Constantine, 2005, the director wanted the devil to dress like a metalhead / biker gang, but Peter Stormare asked to wear a full white suit with tar dripping off his limbs. It's definitely the right choice. The movie also gave us the absolute banger of a shotgun. Okay, hear me out. I turned my couch into a bowl of ramen. Can someone please explain to me in crayon how inflation keeps going down, but we continue to live in the most expensive timeline of our life? I used to weigh 200. In 2020, I gained 5 pounds. In 2021, I gained 11. In 2022, I gained 9. In 2023, sick. This year, only 3. My weight gain is down, but now I weigh 234. My mum always tried to hide her wedding photos, and today I found out why. His form is incredible. Friends and I decided to go camping, but none of us knew how to set up a tent. Here's how we slept. Nah, 4 inches is actually huge. If that's huge, then damn, I must be God. What could your employer do to better support your mental health? Double my salary? The definition of work smarter, not harder. The neighbor doesn't even try. My neighbor's dog got out again. Which one's your neighbor's dog? Whoever painted this rock to look like a finger? Screw you. Me, getting ready to believe in love again. Lava and jellyfish are 2 incredibly attractive substances that beg my monkey brain to touch them, but simultaneously would be the absolute worst possible things to touch. Look at that group. Things I want to touch: jellyfish, lava, fat squirrels. Things that will mess me up: Jobs will call you back 7 months later. Like, are you still interested? Bro, I'm homeless now. Why should we hire you? Because you're literally hiring. What the hell is this question? I don't know. You're looking for employees. I'm looking for employment. Why wouldn't you hire me? Nobody. Me? I think I'll make a little bowl of cereal. Saw this assistant's dog with its pig plushie after a long day of work. All I want for Christmas is you. Re-enters global Spotify top 10. Here goes her infinite money glitch. Guys, you got kicked out of the house. Look, there's a bed in the back. I still have good relations with my folks. I just have to keep moving. My mum forced me to buy 2 hamsters because one would be lonely. They made 7 babies. She ate 6. The baby that survived ate the mother. And the dad who saw these starved himself to death when your homie gets put on the other team in dodgeball. So apparently girls don't like it when you use an Android emulator on a date to scam McDonald's out of 30 McNuggets. She said, "Hey Eli, just wanted to be upfront. I think you're a cool guy, but the thing you did with the 3 McDonald's apps was weird and embarrassing. I don't think it's going to work out." I thought they'd be impressed. Sent a selfie and I received this meme as a reply. Why did you post yourself twice? My friend's girlfriend's dad sent them an extra large cutting board for their housewarming by mistake. The best part of the Oreo is the black cookie parts, not the frosting. Deal with it. Darkness without light is an abyss. Light without darkness is blinding. You cannot have a coin with one side. Yo, Socrates, it's a cookie. I am not wanting to die. I have never felt like that in my life. In fact, I actually wish immortality was a thing. Me, when my doctors wouldn't let me out of the hospital. Fallen tree swings back into its old position after being cut in half, like it never died. Get rich, then get off the grid LinkedIn edition. So they worked for Microsoft for 22 years, then now they're a goose farmer. Babe, I took 5 pregnancy tests. They all came back positive. Me, thinking about how I'll afford to raise 5 babies. My Dasher delivered my food and then apparently sent me something so obscene they refunded me. Your order was cancelled. To shield you from inappropriate content from your Dasher, we've cancelled this order. We're sorry for the inconvenience caused. Were they picking up your food naked? Just because you put this floor in doesn't mean the rent should be $1,250. Owner, you are right. We forgot about that. Corrected price is now $2,800. Not a track. Not a sign of life. I bet I'm the only human in miles and miles. You bet you're the only what? He doesn't know. iShowSpeed has said he will be running in the 100-meter dash at the 2028 Olympic Games. 4 years of training, I actually believe he can do pretty good when the time comes. When I clean the house, I involve my 2-year-old and he loves it. Yesterday, my little guy came up to me and proudly said, "I cleaned the up for you." Guys, he cleaned the TV with a sanding sponge.
Make 2025 the year you make faster checkouts happen. Make grand opening.
When are bears most active? So Googling bear calendar gave me an amazing calendar full of grizzly hairy men. I'm buying those too, but I'm not a big fan of ballet. My wife said it would be an unforgettable experience. It was. Make it make sense. Team Cope tallying. Nuclear grade reaction image just dropped. The thinner tree was cut years ago, and the big one has been holding and feeding it since then. Trees being bros. Can't believe I'm still receiving these types of messages in college. My room still smells like you. I miss you so much it makes me sick. I'm drunk. Sorry. Girlfriend told me not to eat too many hot dogs at the wedding tonight. Better to ask for forgiveness. Unbearably cool shot composition for a photo about eating too many hot dogs. Chipotle messed up my order and I accidentally just broke 7 years of veg. Goodbye, Chipotle. We are done. I bet that was good as hell, huh? My son is fine. Ma'am, this is where your daughter sleeps. For all you out there looking for a practical family car, look no further than the Ford GT. Nice factory installed butt warmers, no extra charge. 6-year-old me, watching as my dad checks for monsters under my bed, but doesn't come back up. As you got older, what did you realize? You cannot mix all of your friend groups. How would you treat a sick fish? Theory 1, medicate the fish. Theory 2, clean the tank. Why does no one live in this part of Africa? People don't like sand. It's rough and coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Everybody put your deadbeat baby daddy on the timeline so we can jump him. Before you participate, do remember, guess who picked your baby daddy? One of these could cure a lot of problems for me right now. How PE teachers expect us to react after blasting cringy, outdated 2016 music to hype us up at 8 a.m. Pro tip, don't trade on an iPhone with a curved display. I don't really feel like eating and drinking stuff from an alternate reality, okay? Me, when someone tries to feed me British food. Ariana Grande's Google profile now includes actress for her career. Isn't that what she started off as? says, cat ownership is associated with 2 times odds of developing schizophrenia. That's a funny way of saying cats are physically active creatures who will share the blessings of peering beyond the veil if they feel like it with you. I'm so awful. Like, I have a fairy-tailed beautiful cat who looks like this, and yet I twist myself in knots trying to take the most evil, unflattering photos possible. Panga, I am sorry. What the hell, girl? Sure. Melina always 30 minutes late. I'll be there in 8 minutes. The 9 minutes ago really brings this all together. Perfect post. This would make my day worse. Sorry for the damage on your car. Can't afford to fix it, but here's some chocolate instead. No, wait. So this is what these are for. Energizer tried launching a smartphone with a battery that would last a week between charges. Imagine laying in bed on your back and you accidentally drop this cinder block on your face. Lower class, wife doesn't work. Middle class, wife works. Upper middle class, wife works. Upper class, wife runs a small business and loses 10k a month, being 30 in 2024 and being 30 in 1994. I no longer feel hunger. Former competitive eating champion Takeru Kobayashi announces his retirement. This was the coolest possible thing to say. If I were a children's show animator, I would simply not be a pervert. Thanks, toe sucker. Oh, I forgot. Ultrasonic waves produced by bats might occasionally disrupt the autofocus of cameras, resulting in this effect. Gotta hand it to them, this was interesting as hell. Thoughts? I have never seen an image that is so incorrect. Any guy can be a baby girl, but it takes a man to be a wife. Do you ever think before you post? Yes, I think, tee-hee, and then I click post. Why do men instantly become more attractive after getting a girlfriend? You need to check for dirty disease if a man becomes more attractive to you once he's taken. Judging others is a sin, by the way. Why are people still here? Genuinely curious. I do not trust any of the allegedly painless methods for ending your life. My dad bought Elden Ring, died to the first enemy and rage quit. I now have a free copy of Elden Ring. My favorite quote from him is, "This is not a real game. If the liver grows back, what's stopping me from just selling it endlessly? Being chained to a rock." I thought this was about Prometheus. Listening to the Kendrick at 2 p.m. Already listened. It's an 8. It's been out for 13 minutes. You've heard 4 songs. Listened in 4 times speed. 3rd graders when they get a 5-minute timeout after committing literal assault and battery on their friend. Diarrhea used to literally kill people, and now I'll eat foods that I know will give me diarrhea because they taste good. It's the pinnacle of excess. Driving home from Dairy Queen, knowing I'm about to spend an hour on the toilet. Glad people are making fun of this show, so I can post this really stupid clip of him using his autism powers. Wait, people without autism can't see the HUD? Yes, Mr. Casino, my husband didn't eat